hear the words loyalty and respect, what comes to your mind first? Are those words interchangeable? Well, that's what we'll be dealing with today on today's live. Good morning and welcome. My name is Prudence, and I have engineer Tony, Joyce, and Solomon on set this morning. Good morning.
Looks like
Good
I'm
morning.
the middle
Good morning.
You are. You are.
Good morning, Joyce.
Good morning, sir.
We're happy to have you, man.
I don't understand. I'm not the guest here. You're the one sitting. You're the one sitting on the exalted chair. You know?
The middle baby. Yesterday you told us that you are in charge of this. So
No, now today I'm not.
we're happy to have you.
– 45 minutes of the show is hers.
Okay, sir.
5 minutes, 10 minutes.
Just round up.
Would you a minutes?
Oh.
Good morning.
3-1, but on Christ the solid rock I stand.
I'm confused as to who is the third person, but well. Okay, so we're discussing respect.
I don't even know who the first person is. As well.
On
We're
Christ the
discussing
solid
what?
rock.
Respect and loyalty, or loyalty.
What do you prefer, please? Respect or loyalty?
Personally, honestly, respect,
Solo,
You respect.
Joyce,
loyalty.
why? You must
I
be
thought
on the
you
left.
start there.
You must be on the left.
You should start from the first person now.
I'm not fired. I'm still leading I'm still the captain of the ship. I'm not fired. In case you are not aware. You didn't get the memo, right?
It was not clear.
So I can start. It was okay.
It was
Link
not
may I
clear.
carry Ghana print. So I can start anywhere.
The man was not clear. Okay.
Okay, before you answer,
Okay.
what's the difference between loyalty and respect? Don't explain, just say the difference.
One is conditional, one is unconditional.
Which one is conditional?
Okay. Respect is conditional. Loyalty is unconditional. Loyalty.
You explain later.
Okay.
Solo, are you on the same page with her as to
No.
her definition of? I am asking Solo.
Okay.
Are you on the same page with her as to her definition of loyalty and respect?
Earlier, I wanted to have my own different, but because of her reaction, I will go with her.
Okay. But
Same
you had
page.
something else you would have said.
Yes.
Okay, so I wouldn't necessarily go with the fact that respect is conditional, because personally I think it should not be conditional. But that's a personal opinion, though. But for me, respect is just that you know that this person is a human being, and because of that just the fact that this person is a human being, you respect that
What if
person.
he's a useless human being?
You respect him for being a human being and deciding to make wrong choices for himself.
So if you have a bad guy, a very bad guy, comes to toast you and he wants to marry you because of the respect you have for human beings, you follow.
No, not follow.
Why?
For respect, you don't necessarily have to agree with the person. It doesn't mean that if I have respect for you, or Joyce, or Solomon, I don't necessarily have to agree totally with what you're saying. If it was loyalty, so I get that. If it was loyalty, I would agree with you, whether it is for the good or the bad, because I'm loyal to you. But for respect, I just respect that you have your opinion, you have your choices that you make. It's your choice. This is what you've decided. I respect that.
Do you have a
I'm
brother?
sure. Yeah.
Is he married?
No.
Okay, let's assume he's married and he starts sleeping with women around. Will you respect him?
Okay.
He's still a human being, ba?
Yes.
Okay. Do you have to think?
I'm trying to get
No, you
I'm
don't
not
have to
thinking
think. We
I'm
just-
not thinking of the response. I'm trying to think of how to
put it.
present the response. Yes.
It's just a matter of yes or no.
The risk is greater than the reward.
Exactly. I feel like I'm being I know I opened this show, but it's like I'm just being
Thank God you
the
say you
arrows
opened.
are
So
the
yes or
arrows
no?
are okay. So I wouldn't go with complete yes. Okay, so I respect that it's your choice, that you've decided to be a wayward person. It's your choice. I respect that. I don't agree with it, and I express my displeasure, and I expect that
yes,
you're going to respect
you have to.
mine.
You see, there are people in your life that whether or not you agree with the decisions they take, it affects you.
Yes.
It affects you whether or not you agree with it. If somebody lives with you as a sibling or a parent and you live together, when they make wrong choices, it affects you. If someone stole something and brings it to your house, and the police are aware that this thing is kept in your house, when they come, everybody's going. His decision has affected you. And maybe you are going for an interview, but they said, no, we have to go with this person. Today we are talking about life.
Yes.
And these are the things it hands people every day. And you are left with the choice or between two options. Should I go with respect or I should go with people that are loyal to me? You deserve respect as a human being. People should respect you. But you earn the extra respect that makes you leave the average respect that people accord you.
Yes.
You earn it. Yesterday, I don't know if you watched the show because you were not on the show. Plateau people removed you from the show yesterday. And I'm sorry, Governor Mutfwa. And,
I'm happy that at least you have acknowledged
see how you're happy.
that
We
there's
call-
power.
We call Governor Mutfwa, you're happy. Me too, I'll call my governor.
Please go ahead.
Governor of the best state in Nigeria. You see, but the truth is, whether you like it or not, Prudence, there are people you don't have respect for. Not because they are not human beings. No, they are human beings. But in the midst of being humans, they made decisions that will make you disrespect them. There are you were on the show one time. You talked about these tricycle drivers, riders rather. I'm sure if you marked one, if he comes another day, you say no.
No, there are certain ones that when I see them, I don't even.
Have they stopped being humans?
No.
You see, but they they are still human beings, but they have done things to you that will make them not to respect. That will make you not to respect them to the extent that you made a decision you will not join their means of transportation or their vehicles for transportation. So when you talk about respect, I think people do things that makes them earn a certain degree of respect. We have had state governors in Nigeria that people wish the ADS tenure is not applicable to such people. Just stay and keep working. And we have some that 2 years is feeling like 55 years already. Like people cannot even wait for the first 4 years so that they can leave. You know, because they have lost their respect before people. And guess what? There are people that are loyal to them. Yes, because these people are gaining from how they maltreat the citizens. So why did you choose respect over? You thought I was going to forget. Why did you choose loyalty over respect?
Okay.
No, I want the mic to be close to your mouth since you have a strong point.
Like I said, we're talking about life, and like Prudence rightly say, it is expected that you accord people respect. Whether respect or loyalty, they are all virtues that every human should have, because it adds to your personal and even professional life. As you relate with people every day, we relate with people one place or the other. It is expected that you accord them respect. But then we will not take away the fact that we live in a society where disrespect is inevitable. Yesterday we were talking about disrespect at work. And then a lot of people had one or two things to say about their experience with people that are disrespectful at their workplace. So why I said, for me, I think loyalty it stands out is because respect, I see respect as being conditional. A lot of people accord respect to people because of certain, is a feeling. You hold something or someone in high esteem, or you regard that person because of probably what the person possesses, or because of the person's attributes, or because of the person's qualification. Like there is something that made me respect this person. And that's why you commonly hear people say, respect is earned. So it means there's something that is making you want to respect that person. Respect can be earned and lost at the same time. There are people that will say, and maybe the person did something and you're like, and I used to respect this person, but like, wow, he did this, she did this, I'm really disappointed. You hear people say, this person lost my respect yesterday. Respect can be earned and lost. But you see, loyalty is about allegiance. Loyalty is about commitment. When you say you are loyal, it means regardless, in difficult times, in challenging times, I will stay with you. It was Joshua that said, when he was addressing the people in Joshua 24:15, he says that, see, you might want to choose the God of this, the God of the Amorite, or you have that choice. But as for me and my house, we will serve the Lord. So whether in difficult times, in challenging times, just like Job, I will stick to God. So loyalty is about allegiance, it's about commitment. People say, I've had people say, you can't the two words are together, like you can't say you respect somebody and you're not loyal to the person. You can't say you're loyal and then you don't respect the person. These two words are different. And that's why earlier I said respect is about feeling. But you see, loyalty is about commitment and allegiance. Now, there are moments where it's just that in our context, our understanding of loyalty differs.
Hurry up, people are eager to disagree.
Yes, I
People
know.
people are eager to disagree.
I know. So you see, loyalty. I see a lot of people.
See how Solo is looking at you.
Yeah. No problem. I'm ready for it.
Wow. Oh, wow.
So you see,
Okay,
loyalty, there are a lot of misunderstanding of the word loyalty. A lot of people that claim, based on my experience with people and how I've seen people say, I'm loyal, it's superficial. What they're exhibiting is not loyalty. People just come and stick around you for what they will get. When that thing is not there, they leave you. That's why you see politicians with a lot of people around them. They are all sycophants, not loyalists. And that is why when the person is out of position, they are no longer there. I've heard people can be loyal to you and not respect you. And what I mean by loyal to you and not respect you, and that's superficial loyalty. Because if you are really loyal to someone, the foundation should be respect. But you see, people will say, I'm loyal to this person, I'm loyal. But the same person, because he's been exposed to your weakness, will go out there to the person's weakness and speak about the weakness that he actually experienced or he was exposed to. You are not loyal. You are not respectful to the person. That loyalty is questionable.
You said people can be loyal and not respect you. Can people respect you without being loyal?
Can people Yes.
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 That one is like a stand.
Yes.
Okay,
It's a
so
firm
why,
thing.
why would you respect someone, a genuine respect,
Mhm.
and not be loyal to the person?
When
Instances.
Okay. I can be loyal. I can respect you as a person, maybe because of your behaviors, your attitudes, and all. But I don't agree with what you stand for. So if I don't agree, I only understand
Please,
the importance of points of view.
Joyce, give a clear cut definition, because people are waiting. It's almost like a confusing topic.
Yeah.
Loyalty or respect. People are watching, and people want a spade to be called a spade. So break it down, break it down.
Okay. You can respect
What
someone.
what we started saying was, can you can be loyal to someone without respecting them, right? So I said, can you respect someone without being loyal? And you said yes. How? Explain.
Okay. I can respect you that you are human. I respect you. I can respect you by virtue of position. I can respect you by virtue of what you have. But I can being loyal is like me being committed or pledging some forms of allegiance to you. So it means whatever you say, I believe in it.
So what?
And I will follow
okay,
it.
since you are using me as an example, what do I benefit from respecting me? If you respect me, what do I benefit from
I
that?
hold you in high esteem. At least I don't disrespect you. I don't defame you. I don't just rubbish your character or your name or your reputation. If you respect somebody, then if you accord someone respect, then you regard the person. There are certain things you won't do.
You know, there are people you have not met but you respect.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. So if I meet you now that you respect me and we are meeting, what will I benefit from that respect? That's the question.
I'm meeting you, or I've met you.
I am like you have been giving the example, you have been saying you. So I'm also giving you the example. I agree. Me. Okay, now do you respect me, Joyce?
I do.
Okay. What do I benefit? Do you think I have benefited from the respect that you have for me?
Yes. No.
How? Harder now. How?
That I respect you. I acknowledge that you are a creation of
What
God.
do I benefit from the respect?
At least I've not insulted you. I've not rubbished you.
What do I
it's-
benefit?
it's-
It's not what you have not done. What do I benefit?
You are not disrespected, so it's a benefit.
I've always thought until something is done to me, not when something is not done. Until something is done, I can consider that I have benefited.
And I
from.
acknowledge your perspective and your point of view, your opinions. I acknowledge them. I
But-
think it's something that you have benefited
I know
from
that
my respect for you.
I know that I went for respect, yeah. But I was just thinking of this. In a scenario where adversaries, two people on different sides respect each other, but they are at odds. In that kind of scenario, who is gaining what? Like, the thing about respect is that you can respect someone. For instance, at a workplace, someone who does his work well, you respect this person for what he stands for, how he does his work, and all that. You give this person his respect because that he has earned it because of how he's worked.
So what
But-
does he gain?
Technically, there's nothing.
So why will you respect the person?
It just gives you. I think if anybody is gaining anything, it will be inferred, and that will be that you have a conducive environment because this person respects you.
Do you
He
respect
will not
your father?
just decide.
Do you respect your father?
Yes.
What does your father gain from you? From the respect? Do you wash his clothes?
No.
Do you iron his clothes?
No.
Do you cook his food?
Yes.
Do you clean his room?
Yes.
Do you clean his house?
Yes.
When you respect people, they should know. Apart from the respect, something else will follow. You see, we must explain what loyalty means, and we must differentiate between loyalty and psychopathy. There are people that are loyal to a pastor in church, not because he deserves loyalty, but because he's a pastor. There are people that are more loyal to a pastor that has been transferred from that church than the pastor that is posted to that church. Why? Because of the attributes of the former pastor. Yes. And people even take food, money, clothes, material things to that pastor that has left that church. Why? Because he has gained respect. He has gained respect from these people. What he told them, what he taught them, what he gave them spiritually is not to be compared to nobody that they have ever seen. Even the person the people that have been replaced. Have you not seen people that have left a particular church because the pastor was transferred from one church to follow the pastor to the other church? There are people that have left Equa. They have started their own church. Plenty of them, you can't even count them. Or ministry. And people have left Equa to follow them. What do you think that is called? Huh?
Loyalty. Yeah.
Do you know that certain people have stopped being governors on the plateau? But certain citizens respect them more than the sitting governors in the same state.
Mm-hmm.
Why? They respect these people and their loyalty is pledged to these people. more than it is pledged to whoever is governor now.
Is
That
it-
is why the governor of the state will say, we want to do this. And then they'll pick up the phone and call the former government. Oh, see what your predecessor is saying. See what your successor is saying, And for us, we think it's not a good thing to do, but we are waiting to hear from you.
I see loyalty as a choice. I see loyalty as
Joyce, do you respect me now? Clearly, as your boss, as GM of Equity, do you respect me?
yes, I do.
Why?
By virtue of you being my head, I respect you.
Okay, because I was given a letter that says I'm the GM of Equity. No, I'm just breaking it down for people to see. Is that the reason why you respect me?
I respect you because I've seen things. I've seen you do things that is deserving of respect.
Okay. Now, erase all the things that you have seen. Erase the name respect. Are you loyal to me? She knows the answer. She's just thinking of the erase that I said. Are you loyal to me?
Yes, I am.
Okay, why?
Like I said, it's born out of the respect.
No,
that
like
I
you
have
said,
for
what I never asked if you are loyal to me. So
My
like you said, why?
loyalty to you is born out of the respect that I have for you.
When people respect you, loyalty follows. That's what they stand to gain. When people give you loyalty and they say they don't respect you, can never stand.
And that's why I said
On
earlier
what
on,
grounds?
superficial loyalty.
On what grounds are you loyal to me? How can you be loyal to something you don't respect or someone you don't respect?
You see where the word is being abused. Like I said, I've seen people claim to be loyalists. I've seen people show or say, I'm loyal to this person. But in the true sense of the word, they are not loyal
That's
to that
not
person.
even
or
what we're
individual.
discussing on the show. If you leave me, we are looking at loyalty and respect. Irrespective of who people decide to be.
Why I said that is because some people don't understand
I
the
agree with
concept
your
of
point.
loyalty.
I agree with your point. I'm just saying, let's define it this way. Because honestly, if you are looking for maybe 5 days off because you want to attend a wedding or something, and have not been in good mood, and you notice, you start faking some loyalty. You start trying to get me to laugh. You start waiting for the right mood to bring that letter for approval. Not when I'm frowning. Not when I came and somebody has poured 50 liters of diesel, which is like 60,000. Not when I came and somebody broke something and I'm angry. And then you just say, sir, I need 5 days off. You know it will not be granted. So in most cases, all of us have been culprits of fake loyalty because of the things we want. There are people who come to my office. When they come, they start smiling. Naturally, they don't smile with me. It's fake loyalty. But because, you see, it's not a person thing now. It's an office thing. If the person comes, you have to grant his wish. He's working there. He has the rights as well. So you don't say, some people don't care about respect. Some people don't care about loyalty. See, the only thing, we are working in Equa Television. Let me just come and walk and go. Loyalty what? My foot. And then they go. But we are talking about life. We're talking about life. You see, customers being loyal to sellers. And sellers being loyal to customers. Because there is a customer now that can call somebody. The person can lock his shop and carry items to the house of that person. Why? Because he respects that customer. Because if the customer says, bring this, how much is that? 280,000. Okay. By Tuesday, come and collect your money. Tuesday morning, the customer will call, your money is ready. And that has been ongoing for 5 years. So even if you are collecting something worth 3 million from that, the guy will not hesitate. He would rather do that to you than the person who's coming to collect something for 1,000 naira. Because he's sure for 5 years you have never let him down. Because of that, he has respected you for 5 years or over 5 years that he has known you. And there is loyalty in the trade that you exhibit every now and then. He's loyal to you. Why? Because you have been loyal to his business.
Mm.
That's, I think it was Prudence earlier that I was trying to say is a two-way thing or something like that. I didn't quite get the English because it's still early in the morning.
That's English.
So, but honestly, I think if I show you respect, you should respect me, like the respect that Prudence is saying. There is a respect that we need to accord everyone as colleagues. You must respect the lowest. You must respect the highest. And that is what is difficult for people to do. Once you are in position of power, because you are up there, you will shake hand with cleaner. Are you okay? His filthy hands and all of that. One day heart attack, you will fall down. Is that filthy hand that will pick you up? You will not even think of whether the person is this or that. When we need help, there's nothing we cannot say.
Well, I see respect. Earlier, I go with respect.
You're changing your. You're not
Someone is changing camp.
No, but you said respect.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay, I'm standing with respect.
Yeah, you said respect. She
Yes.
said respect. You said respect.
I,
It was Auntie that said loyalty.
respect is a command. It's a command. You see, there's a respect that is coming from the child to the father, or from children to parents. Children respect, and they say, "Follow us, respect the authority." And pray is a command. So for me, that's the reason why I'm going for respect.
Wives, respect your husbands.
Wives, respect your
So
husband.
this is right in the Lord.
Is honor and respect the same thing?
Honor and respect. Because we are talking respect now.
Honor
I
and
don't-
respect cannot be the
They're
same
not,
thing.
not really.
Because if I answer her, would
Move to another.
The replacement of the word. So should one be used in place of the other? If it's not the same, then I beg to disagree. One should not be used in place of the other.
Okay. All right.
Continue your
He
point.
was making his point.
Go debate too.
Accurate. Thank you, Father.
So I look at it from that angle. So, and you see, when you talk about respect, there's a degree of respect, which earlier you said, because by the virtue of you mingling, interacting, you gain more respect simply by the attribute which you portray that is pleasant to whoever you are relating with, and he feels, no, this person, I'm knowing him or her beyond just the normal knowing, and I feel the person deserves more of my respect. And in that process, it graduates to full-blown loyalty. That whenever that person is saying, or whether a lady or a guy, you hold it with a high extent, because you talked about the customer and then the customer and the seller relationship, because you talk about the time which they spend together, they understand each other, because there's this consistency of what do you call it,
Payment.
Payment.
Or
transaction, like there's no breach in whatever they have agreed, and that develop that confidence in the person, that he feels, yes, he can give out certain things for the sake of that customer, that he can even lock his shop, that he can give his things that worth millions without even thinking twice. That means there's this space of time that they understood themselves very well, and they
Created
know
a bond
over time. But you see, that one is different. Along the line, things can go wrong, and then that respect and loyalty may not just be totally erased, but it can be dropped. Like you just feel, no, I know this person for this long. I don't think this should come out from this person. And then finding out that truly is true, that thing happened. Maybe it's a constant, like a customer that you hold of a high esteem, and then you don't know his earning. Then tomorrow you now discover that his earning is faulty. somehow that you feel no, you relating with him, there's this tag, even though you said it earlier that there are certain things that someone will do negatively that it can affect someone. Just the example of the family that you gave. But saying that, there's this respect that comes from you knowing the word of God. That you know, regardless, you just have to respect that person because it's an authority. However, because a GM office, I can accord respect to the office because it's an authority. And whoever is sitting on the seat is an authority. So at that time, I have to respect that. And there's a respect that comes just the two of us. Nothing office, no office attached to it. That one can just be a personal relationship. That, there are certain things that is extra between the two of you, and you understand yourself very well. So I feel, if you look at the story of Saul in the Bible, I look at how his servant respected him to a point that his loyalty was not even questioned. In the sense that when he was shot at the battlefield, he pleaded with the servant that was there with him to kill him, so that it won't be like the enemies kill him. You understand? But the servant says, no, I can't do that to my master. And then Saul fell on his sword and he died. The other servant came and he picked his bracelet and he rushed to David. And he was telling David was asking, where are you coming from? He said, this is what happened. Oh, wow. Okay. So you mean he said they shot him and he said you should kill him and you killed him? David said they should kill the guy. He said, so you don't even respect the anointing of God upon him? That's the question he asked. So look at what happened, the two of them. See their respect and their loyalty. They were sincere. And any sincere respect comes with full loyalty. That one, there's no two way about it.
So why did you stick to respect when you know that
No, it's
embedded in loyalty
the
is respect?
The respect is what generates.
From your explanation, Sambo Solomon,
Yes.
respect is conditional. Because, for example, that of the customer and then the seller, because the person consistently has patronized or kept to his or her words, and that's why she can close her shop and then go to that person. So if the person had lied or if the person had deceived, that relationship wouldn't have reached that extent. When you respect people, it is because of this or that. Respect can be earned, respect can be lost. But you see, if you are loyal, loyalty involves respect as well. There is no way, like in the true sense of the word loyalty, you cannot be loyal. Like, say I'm loyal to this person and say you don't respect that person. Take, for instance, the case of Joshua. He said, as for me and my house, he has seen the faith. He has seen something. And he said, I'm holding on to this. I have decided I will hold on to this. Look at the case of Naomi and Ruth. Even when she told her daughter-in-law to go, but she said, I'm not going, I will stick with you. And at the end of the day, look at what happened. She has seen something positive. She has been, consistently, maybe she has told her things, and she see those things manifesting and coming to being. And she believed in her, and she pledged her allegiance to her mother-in-law. At the end of the day, everything worked out fine for her.
Do you think she started with loyalty or respect?
Respect is the origin. Actually,
See,
No, it's
respect,
just
the root
answered.
of
Which
loyalty
one?
is respect.
Okay,
It's
so
respect.
you
That's why I
agree
prefer to
that respect.
That's what I'm saying. And that's why I choose to stand with loyalty, because embedded in loyalty is respect. But you see, when I say I respect you, like I just respect you, it means that
Which of the respect are you saying? The genuine respect
there's nothing. If respect is respect. Which one is
Respect,
genuine, which
yeah,
one is not genuine?
technically,
Respect is respect.
is respect.
So if I respect you, Prudence, for example, it means that, oh, you are truthful, you are not lying, you've been holding on to your words, you don't cheat, you don't do this and you don't do that. That's why I respect you. Now, the moment that you change, you lose my respect, because the only reason why I was respecting you was because of this. And when that thing is absent, you lost. Like,
So why
I don't respect you again.
Why do you think she was loyal to Ruth? Is it Ruth or
Okay, why Ruth was loyal to Naomi?
to Naomi? Why Ruth was loyal to Naomi?
Okay, she did see something that she agreed with, and that's the point I wanted to make. There's something about loyalty. For you to actually be loyal is that you have seen something that you respect in somebody, and then you decide to be loyal to that person.
Mm.
So we're talking about, and I'm still standing with my respect. Though I'm still on team respect. So. Right, so you respect people. Okay, we've spoken about how respect sometimes, regardless, because this person is this, you already respect this person. This person is on a position, your head, for instance. You respect that person because that's the position this person is holding, but you're not loyal to that person because you don't totally agree with the person's ideologies or the way the person is working. Things like that, scenarios like that play out.
I gave example earlier with just respecting the office of a
Yes,
director.
exactly.
It's just an office.
So
You
the moment
respect
that person
and you
is leaving
follow
that
the
office,
protocol,
it's-
what the system of that organization agree. That's what to follow, and people, you will see them following that judiciously.
Once the
But
person is out of
disregarding-
the office, it
That's
ends there.
it
And
ends
then you
there.
see there are other people that even when they are out of the office, like Engineer Tony said earlier on, you are transferred as a pastor. The members follow you. Even if they don't follow you, for example, they are still with you. Haven't you had or seen a situation where some members, for example, even when decisions are about to be taken, they go back to the one that has been transferred to say, oh, this is what they are deliberating on. That is born out of their allegiance to that person. Growing up, I used to say this: I respect people for who God created you to be. I respect you for how you have proven yourself respectable. But then I did not like the concept of loyalty because of how people have perceived loyalty. When you say I should move this direction, I should not question it, I should just move. When you say sit down, I should just sit down without questioning. Like how that, whether they are going the wrong path or they are going the right path, just keep following like that without questioning. That's why I didn't like the concept of loyalty. People always, are you loyal to me? You should be loyal. You should be like, you are asking for the loyalty. I don't think people should force loyalty. I don't even think people should ask for loyalty. But I should be able to see something in you that will spur me to say that I respect this man for this. I respect this woman for this. And I will follow. I'm committed to following whatever this person says. And then I will go wherever this person says I
Joyce,
should
people
go.
that are loyal to certain people, even the people that are shown this loyalty, it forms a part of them. When you are loyal to Solo, something led you personally. You have your definition of loyalty. Something led you to be loyal to him, and this is personal to you. If Solo is loyal to me, something led him to be loyal to me. Now, people who show loyalty to people that they look up to, they should not wait to run out of options in their quest to become more loyal till the person you are loyal to tells you how to be loyal to them. Because when you are loyal to people and people see you loyal, if 3 of you are loyal to me, of course you will not be on the same degree of loyalty. If Prudence will come to my house and wash my clothes and iron it, and you show up more loyal than Prudence, I appreciate your washing, I appreciate your ironing, I should look for something else for her to be loyal about. Because the person that can wash and bring out the best in my clothes. I'm just giving an example. I'm not saying you have to wash to be loyal. I'm just saying that you are better than her. And you know there are people who are loyal. I've seen people who are loyal to people in communities that they go there in the morning and they do some house chores in these people's houses and then they leave for wherever they are going. And they are not being paid. They just say, one of our mothers, one of our uncle, and you are not even related. She's from maybe Borno and you are from maybe Calabar. 2 worlds apart. But people just found you. There's this guy that used to come to my house in Abuja. He'll come and wash in the morning. And before we wake up, he has washed the car and has gone. I'm like, what? He doesn't even know me. He doesn't know what I do and all. But he will come and do all these things. Now he's big. He's traveling all over the country, working, and he's earning. But anytime I'm around in Abuja and he's aware, he comes. He greets me. He checks if my car is. He will still wash it. And I've not said, I'm sending you to school. He has not. I don't even think he knows that the Ekwa television is existing. Maybe he knows, but he has not watched me on TV before. Certain things come naturally. I don't think people should run out of. If you want to be loyal to somebody, you should even define to yourself the level to which you are going to be loyal, so that you don't come and make yourself over loyal to me, to the extent that I feel this loyalty that she's doing, I should sack the gardener, I should sack the security man, and she should come and do it since she's loyal. You know, there are people that, especially ladies, try it. I think I've said it on today's live one time. You live in Janta. Joyce lives in Janta. When you close, you pick your car and you go. And you saw Joyce. Where is Joyce? Are you going? Okay, let's go. Tomorrow, where is Joyce? Are you going? Let's go. Where is Joyce? Are you ready to go? Oh no, so I'm going to be a little bit late, 30 minutes. Okay, I'll wait for you. Oh wow, thank you. Let me finish. And then the next day you are leaving. You didn't call Joyce and you left. She'll start getting angry. It has happened to me in Lagos. This lady stopped talking to me because we were living far, like working in Abuja, living in Maraba, very far. We were working in Lagos and living in Ogun State. She started getting angry that for 2-3 days I didn't give her a lift. It's not like there were no people going there. She was angry that she was following people she's not close to. What made me close to you was giving you lift. You see, I became loyal to that. So the day that you didn't even know, maybe I had somewhere else to go or something, but you started getting angry. It's the same concept with loyalty anywhere you go. People just feel, when you have fed me with this, fed and fed, the day that you did not, they start feeling something is wrong. If not, why would he not do what he normally does? Even at work, sometimes when I decide, Kai, I've over-traveled with Prudence. Call Joyce, let's travel. Prudence will start feeling, did I do something? Okay, maybe it was when I opened the window and threw this. No, it used to that. You start thinking. And then you start withdrawing your loyalty. Since he has found a new person, let her go and be loyal to him. Haven't you seen even at home, maybe there is a last born, and anytime mommy is coming, she's buying biscuits for the last born, giving, and then one day she decides to give the second to the last born. We feel maybe mommy is pregnant, she wants to give birth to another last born, or she wants to swap the position, make this one last, just once that they give this one.
And I think people too abuse loyalty, like the people you're being loyal to. There are instances where people show allegiance, people show commitment to you, to an individual, because they saw something that they believe in. And you see how that those people that the individual decided to be loyal to abuse it, instead of maybe holding the person's hand to help the person grow, and then encourage him in what he or she saw that made him or her loyal. You see the people abusing the loyalty, abusing the allegiance. Though he said, since he's committed to me, okay, do this, okay, do that. They even want you to do things that are wrong, outrightly wrong. I had an experience, and that's why I'm saying that. Oh.
Joyce, that's why I talked about running out of options in you being loyal. Because you must have a demarcation.
Mm.
I want to be loyal to this person because he is a good person at work. So I want to try to see that when he comes to work, if I am there, I should be able to help him with his bag. There are people that want to carry my bag for me. Sometimes I say no. There are people, sometimes I'm passing, I'll just say, hold this bag for me. You know now, you have been trying to collect my bag. I don't trust you. I don't know. Before you go and... So...
It's not in my character. Oh, it's not. This one is accusation. It's not in my
You see,
character.
but when I come to work, even me that people are loyal to, I don't know what you call that. Is it respect or loyalty to collect bag for somebody? But when I come to work and there is nobody around and I carry my bag to the office, will I now die because nobody helped me?
No, you leave it in the car and go and call the person that is
To come and
loyal.
carry it. You know,
And
there are
like
people like that.
Yeah.
You
Keep
know,
my bag
set
for me.
boundaries. Even if I want to be loyal to Solo, I should be able to say, I want to be loyal to him because we work together and he exhibits certain qualities that I'm just so engrossed. So now, I want to help him with carrying his bag. Maybe if he wants to have lunch, I can ask him to go and get it for him. But I don't want it to extend outside work. So that when he calls me on a Saturday and he said, today is no, I want you to come and help me do laundry. I say, as much as I would want to, but I cannot today. And why now? No reason, I just don't want to. And when I see him on Monday, I'll still do what I'm doing for him in the office.
So some people will choose to go the Saturday and then they will complain bitterly.
That is
about
why I'm
it.
talking about running out of options.
And
Because if you
setting
don't
the
set
boundaries.
the demarcation, I want to be loyal to Solo, but I want to be helping him because of break time. Sometimes he's busy, and I'm always free 12 to 1. Whenever I'm getting food, I'll ask him what he wants so that he can give me money to get it for him. Or once his car is parked, once it's break time, I can help him wash it. Or once I see him with a shirt before the show, I can collect it and iron it for him. Or once I just want to be loyal to him at work. Anything outside of work, I will not disrespect him, but my loyalty terminates at the gate of the office. You see, you have set boundaries. You are still loyal.
Well, but for me, I would say loyalty doesn't have boundary, because loyalty can lead you to even giving your life.
That's new.
Because I just feel
Sorry to cut you. I had a son that during his father's burial, the father died as a pastor. He's also a pastor.
Oh, you have a child?
No. A son to a late pastor.
Okay, I thought you said I had a son.
Speaking a late,
Okay.
a son to a late, to his late father's
Would have
congregation. So-
wondering.
Kai. When he was addressing the congregation, he was like, I know that used to do this, so me, I cannot. He's also a pastor. He's telling them ahead of
Okay.
time, don't expect that me, I will, if you will not pray for yourself, if you will not fast for yourself, don't expect that I'm going to pray and fast on your behalf. Yes, I know that used to do this, but for
me-
him, yeah, I'm loyal though, I'm going, but for me, this is where it stops. So if you have any, prepare to pray and fast for yourself, not me to pray and fast for you. Go ahead.
because
Yeah,
I see someone that is truly loyal. He go out of his way regardless with what he receives from the other side.
Alright, so what you're saying was just, it's like you're in my mind right now, because I was about to ask this question, that can you get to a point where you question your loyalty for someone?
Of course you
Yes.
will.
Yeah.
Of course you will. You see, and that's why I talked about setting boundaries. What we believe may not always be the same. Solo believes that you can take your loyalty to the extreme. I don't believe you can do that, because human beings, people for who they are, they will take you for granted. They will take you for granted. Before you know that, you will start having sex in the name of loyalty. Before you know, you start doing things in the name of loyalty. Before you know, you start even giving out. You're giving up on what you believe because of loyalty. Yes, because me, if I want to be loyal, I want to be loyal to the end. But to the end does not mean I'm foolish being loyal. I have to check the person that I'm loyal to. What are his characters? Does he appreciate things this way? Does he rubbishes things this way, who is this person? It will help me to know the extent to which I'm loyal. If I'm loyal, I'm loyal. If I can be loyal, I can be loyal. It's different from if I'm loyal, I'm loyal. Yes. If I'm loyal, I am loyal. If I can be loyal, I can be loyal. Depending on what you're asking me to do. Because how am I supposed to know you are in need if I'm loyal to you and to be able to make my loyalty meet that need? So Solo, you are saying that as a man, you are very loyal to me. And I'm very responsible. And I'm calling you to come to my house and wash my boxers and all of that with all the stains and all that from my irresponsibility. Because you are loyal, you do that.
Well, the angle which I'm seeing. Okay, let me answer the question.
Yes,
first.
because you said there's no level to.
Yes, let me answer the question.
Yeah.
Yes.
You can do that.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
That's
Because-
great. That's why I said what
Yes.
we believe may
Yes,
not always
because,
be the same.
because in the first place, it's not that your irresponsibility. I'm the one that together we went and you do what you do.
But
and
you are
said,
supporting me by.
No, I just came and I watched whatever I saw. No attachment with anything whatsoever. How
No,
you
no,
stain
no,
it
no, but no, yeah. No,
He's talking
I'm not
about the
explaining how I
scenario.
stained it, but every stain is on it, and you know what it means.
No. As far as I'm concerned, it's the washing. I just have to wash and nothing else. It's the washing.
No, honestly,
Can I
honestly,
wash?
you see,
Yes.
that's the truth. That's the truth. I just want us to be realistic.
Yes.
Yeah.
And you are saying who you are.
And-
Somebody is watching you and he's saying, God forbid, this man is a fool
Yes.
and all of that. But that's who you are.
Yes.
This is who he is. There are
Because-
certain things that you can also do that he cannot do.
Yes, because the example I gave earlier, look at those two servants. Look at the point, which it's a point that all of them will like to really show up. Because they know Saul was a problem already to David. And they know he's the next anointed king. So, for the first one, I think he should be the first one to run to David and say, this is what happened. But he did not. He did not.
You see, while you were talking, something came to my mind. Earlier on, I said that, you see, loyalty is commitment. Loyalty is an allegiance.
Serious
It's
commitment.
exactly.
Yes.
It is you
Serious
choosing and deciding that I will go with you wherever you go. It is you not.
Regardless of how I behave.
Yes.
That is it.
So it means that
That
it
is
is
it.
important
Haven't
for
you
us.
seen people that volunteer to drive you and then you are telling them how to drive?
So for me, I
Yes,
think
when people volunteer
Yes,
to do stuff,
regardless,
you
yes.
have to tell them how to do it.
so.
I
If,
didn't call you to do it. You chose to come and do it.
so you see, if I decide that I'm going
Wash
to
my
loyal,
shirt 5 times.
I'm going to be
It's
loyal.
not clean.
Yeah, and
And I'll
This
see
is
his
my
back
point.
glass.
and
Okay.
sometimes, sir,
I saw
Joyce-
something. I saw something in
Yes.
you. That is why I said, Kai, I will go where he goes.
Hmm.
I will do what he does. There is no end to it.
Hmm.
To that decision.
Yes.
But then people need to be mindful in how they become loyal. A lot of people don't see nothing. They just for what they hear, or because people manipulate people to be loyal, and they just wave
A lot
of the
of
time.
times, a lot of times.
People will manipulate you to be loyal. So you have to clearly define what loyalty is. People just think that because you are my head, I should be loyal to you. I've had a situation, an experience where I respected
I should
somebody.
respect.
You have to
not
define it.
respect,
There
it's
was
just
an
the
instance.
loyalty.
I worked with someone that I respected how the person worked, and I was like, wow, I should be following this person. I should be seeing how this person. But at some point, I now noticed that it's like, no, these parts of this person, it doesn't align with
Yes.
who I
So
am.
at
Yes.
that point,
This
you
part
just
with-
it was
Yes.
just the
Because
respect.
if there is
Mhm.
a policy, if there is an instruction that I should follow, you're telling me to go against
No
it, which is
staff-
outrightly
You
wrong.
see, no staff
No, I can't be
anywhere-
loyal to
no
you.
staff anywhere is employed to be loyal to a boss. You don't have that kind of relationship.
To
It's a
respect.
personal decision.
Is to
Yes.
respect.
So any boss that is mad at his staff for not being loyal is a loyal seeker. Is a loyalty seeker.
Especially when it has to do with just personal things and
Because
not even
you
on
respect
business.
people
No.
for being a boss to you, you respect
You
them.
respect them.
And the respect is within the confines of official duties.
Yes.
But now just because I am boss, I will call you on a Sunday that you are resting and say, come and wash my car, I'm going somewhere. I won't do that. I won't do that. Even if, see, there are people that when I'm asking for stuff, I'm not asking because we work together. I'm asking because I have a certain level, certain degree of relationship with you that I can, not because we are together as staff. No, I can just say, please, Martha, can you come and help me go and get this? If she says yes, I'll say, okay, I'm waiting. I'll transfer you this money. Come and get me this thing. I'll just call Joyce and say, because your father is a carpenter, two of you should come to my house now and take this roof off. If not, I'll fire you at work. No, it doesn't work that way.
So you see, there are people that manipulate people that way in the name of loyalty.
It's not
Because
loyalty,
I'm your
Joyce.
boss, so
It's
you have to wash my
manipulation.
clothes.
It's
You have
It's
to.
manipulation, and you see, people should learn to speak up. If you are placed in such positions, you should know that if you are fired on the grounds that you refuse to do something that is not your responsibility, you still have the right to plead that case. You still have the right to plead, because why would I call you to do something that is unofficial without your agreement and force you to do it? It's wrong. It's wrong. If you agree to do it, it's personal. It has nothing to do with work. As a matter of fact, there is a way I will look at you at work tomorrow and give you query 2 when it's supposed to be 1. Why? Because you did something. That's why you are talking about differentiating between what is making you loyal to this person and who the person is.
True.
And
So
then I see
it's-
loyalty, doing the positive, the positive regardless, that at the end it will favor you. Because if I'm seeing it from the angle of the Bible that commands me to respect, I have no option. And whatever is coming back to me is for my own good, not for the person. Because I am respecting what the Bible says. And you look at Jesus. Jesus died on the cross because he's loyal to the Father. That is why he prayed that prayer. But still, let the wish of the Father is a positive one. If your positive loyalty will end you, your life is a good one.
Yes. Okay, so great discussion, and I think that we would love to continue, but unfortunately
tired?
our time is up.
Like we just started.
It
Are you
feels like
rapping?
it was actually just
Yeah.
But Prudence, I
It
think
was
it's
just so-
important that people understand that respect and loyalty are 2 different things.
Sure.
Respect is embedded in loyalty, is commitment and allegiance, and respect is a feeling of regard and esteem to someone, and you're not entitled to be loyal to somebody just because of the position of the person or because of where the person is coming from, but it's a decision that you
Influence.
make based on how something you saw in that person. And these terms are relative. What you consider positive in terms of loyalty for somebody is that bad thing that person is doing that he wants to also pour that same part. But it's just very important that let's look out for the best in being loyal to people. Let's not hide under loyalty and just be sycophants, because people hide under that. Superficial loyalty is what is literally everywhere. Just yesterday I was telling someone, see, life does not care about you, and then a lot of people, it's about their own problem and their own immediate maybe circle. So when you think that this person is loyal to me, so if I find myself in this position, this person will help me, you will be disappointed. Just work towards being a better person. Respect people. They are also human. So don't say, I don't respect this person because I've seen the person's weakness. You, like, everybody is supposed to be respectful regardless. It's not an option. You should respect everyone. But you decide loyalty is a choice. It is a choice. People should understand that. Don't say, I must. This person is forcing me to be loyal. I don't understand that concept, that somebody will force you to be loyal. You have the right to say no. Someone was angry because she was asking a group of people, who are you loyal to? Who are you? And all of them said God. That pissed her off. How can you be working with somebody and say you're loyal to God? Your loyalty should be, but loyalty, you don't force loyalty.
Yeah.
People see something and want to follow.
And if I just want to add a little to that, they are all riled up together, as different as they are. I think that is the most similar looking. These are the most similar looking words together, because they mean different things, but in terms of similarity, like they are intertwined. So don't get it all mixed up. Loyalty and respect are not the same thing, but they are the most common in terms of similarity.
Yes. And really, loyalty and respect are really key and important to relationship. Thank you so much for doing this with me this morning. It was really a lovely time, and unfortunately we have to leave. So thank you for staying tuned. Thank you, Aqua Executives, for this beautiful platform. Thank you, cast, crew, everybody, those in the master control. Thank you so much for doing this with us today. We do hope that you join us again tomorrow. Have a beautiful and wonderful day ahead of you.